I'm screaming. Come on in here. I'm gonna give y'all some time to come on in. I'm gonna make my drink. Yes, come on in, come on in. Come on in, come on in. I'm just making my cocktail, y'all. Y'all know I'm just as ghetto as I wanna be, y'all. Y'all was waiting for me? Y'all was waiting for the girl? Y'all can see me? Let's do a countdown. Hello, come on in, y'all. Come on in. I don't have time. I don't know why I started the live all impromptu like this. Shout out to everybody that's in the chat. Make sure y'all click on the live. Make sure y'all click the link in my bio because we are live on YouTube. Can y'all see the topics? Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna let everybody come in. I'm sorry, y'all. Come on in. Come on in. My bad. My bad. Okay. Woo. I had to get my drink. Let's start the countdown. Let's let the people come on in, child. Share the live. Make sure y'all share the live. Hey, sis. Let me start the countdown so we can get this thing started, okay? Period. Hold up. Hello, my beautiful stones and gems. I am your host, Miss Mama Medusa, and this is the Medusa Show. Hi. Thank you to everybody that's in the chat. Now, I am live on YouTube. We're live on TikTok. Let me start the countdown real quick. Play my intro so we can get into these topics. Hello, guys. Welcome to the show. Okay. First of all, do y'all notice anything different about me? Did she you know, y'all like this? Y'all like this? How y'all feel about this? I feel like honestly, I'm not even gonna lie, I feel like a brand new person. I don't know what it is about Black women. When we get some straight hair, we don't know what to do. Ain't that the truth? I don't know if that's some internalized anti-Blackness that I need to unpack, but I don't know. I feel like I needed something new. I don't know. I just needed something new. But I feel like I'm not gonna have her in for too long. But we'll see. I'm feeling her though. Y'all like her? I like it. You know what it reminds me of? It kind of reminds me of like Girlfriends. Like it's giving like Lynn or Tony, like Girlfriends, UPN. I feel like I should be on a show on UPN. How y'all doing? How you doing? We don't know how to act when we get some straight hair, child. Okay, what we drinking on? I'm drinking on Espolòn. You must be 21 and older. Please drink responsibly on this Monday afternoon. Y'all already know. Let me check in the comments. Y'all know we're live on YouTube. We're live on TikTok. Now, listen, TikTok, I usually don't start the live until I hit like 500 likes. I need at least 300 likes before I start this live. The hair is gorgeous. Thank you, baby. Thank you, Ari. Now, did y'all not hear what I said? I need my 500 likes. Y'all better get the tapping and stop playing. The more likes we get, the more people that join the live. And make sure y'all join my live on YouTube. Okay, listen. First, before we get into the topics, I know y'all probably like Jack. Well, I'm gonna say my name. I know y'all like Medusa. Get to the fucking point, right? I feel you. But before we do this, can I just do like a quick mental check-in? Like, is everybody okay? How are we doing mentally? Am I the only one who is like going through it? I'm gonna be honest. Like, I was struggling to come up on this live. Yeah, I'm not. It's not like I'm not doing okay, but I just want to just shout outs to everybody that's here. Just know that you are loved, and just like, can we just take a second to just appreciate this time that we have together before we drag these whores and these scoundrels for filth. Now, before we get into the major topic at hand, I'm gonna let y'all see the topics. We got Coi Leray and Benzino fighting. They having like themselves a daddy-daughter quarrel. We have of course the major news with Diddy. I think I will save that a little last. We got Partisan Fontaine dissing Megan. I don't know if y'all care to talk about that, but if y'all want to talk about it, we can. We got some old moldy tea that Tasha K done spilled about Will Smith getting fucked in his, excuse me, Lord. I'm sorry, getting dug out by Dwayne Martin, allegedly. We have to say allegedly, even though we all know it's true. And then obviously we have the Cassie and Diddy trial. Let's talk about it all. Can we start with Benzino and Coi Leray? Because I just want to talk about them because they was getting on my damn nerves. When I saw them going back and forth, first of all, on one hand, I'm kind okay, let me just say this. I'm on Benzino's side. I'm sorry. And I feel like I still think he's kind of full of shit. I feel like both of them are wrong. But I'm on Benzino's side. Coi Leray, don't nobody believe that you was in the hood. Don't nobody believe. I'm tired of these Nepo babies cosplaying like they from the hood when they're really not. I'm going to play the clip and then we'll come back with my commentary because I need a sip anyway.
Like, we hit rock bottom to the point where, like, I remember coming home from school and it's an eviction notice on our door. My mom was picking up nickels and dimes. I would see my father like online or whatever, he was even into the Love and Hip Hop. How you get to live this life and we over here struggling? I realized I really had to separate myself. We done slept in cars, hotel rooms, one hotel room with all of us in it. I done sold drugs. I done worked at Dunkin' Donuts, fucking registers, A&P Supermarket, Palermo's Bakery, and like I done it all.
She said she slept in cars. Coi never slept in no fucking car that I knew about. I was with her mother until she was 9, and I had her from 9 to 16, 5 months out the year. She'd be with me. She lived with me twice. She lived here in Atlanta with me, and she went to Campbell High School. Looked like she's almost brainwashed. Like she ain't never slept in no car and sold drugs and all this. Like, I don't know why she's running with this narrative. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it is crazy. I've never seen no shit like
rough time.
Okay, so did y'all see the clip? Did y'all hear it? Were y'all able to hear it? Give me some likes if y'all was able to hear it. And shout out to y'all to getting me 1 to 1,000. I appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all join the live. We live on YouTube, baby. Click the link in my bio. Okay, so did y'all hear that audio, that conflicting ass audio? Coi is over here saying that, they was child, she made it seem like her mama was Wanda and what is it? And Holiday Heart, baby. They was running around looking for that bike. Okay, pillar to post, getting eviction notes and sleeping in the cars and shit. And Benzino, keep in mind, Benzino is a magazine owner, I believe Hip Hop Weekly. Okay, very accomplished brother. Isn't he like, and I could be wrong, but isn't he like also like educated? I feel like he's like a Divine Nine member as well. Like one of them like old Sadiddy niggas that like was like from the hood. Anyways, child, I'm sorry. I just think it's really weird that our society, the Black community, we have this really weird fixation with the hood and the ghetto and growing up in poverty. And it's fucking weird. And as somebody who went to private school and was very privileged growing up, I can attest to this because, I grew up with people, who came from, I don't want to say came from money, but we didn't come from struggle. Like, if you went to high school with me, I went to private school my whole entire life up until I was like in high school, like my junior year in high school. So if you went to high school with me, you was doing pretty well. Your parents, you came from a pretty well-to-do, neighborhood. And I know so many people who, it's like, nigga, I grew up with you. You're not about what you say you're about. And it's really fucking weird. And I see it more often with Black men than I see it with Black women. Hey, Brit Brat, I find that a lot of young, Black men around my age, they like to cosplay. Same thing with the Migos. Migos ain't from the hood. They come, like, Migos comes from the sub. What is it? Offset? You was literally dancing around in Whitney Spears. That's so disrespectful. Whitney Houston's music video. Like, you're a Nepo baby. You grew up in the industry, but you over here talking about chickens and whatever the fuck you be talking about. People act like the hood is a badge of honor. Struggling should not be glorified. The way it's y'all are literally fetishizing poverty, and it's weird as fuck. Like, she was naming anything. I know next to nothing on her, but it's easy to tell if something is up. Exactly. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this Nepo baby child. I don't know. Y'all have any thoughts about Benzino? But then he comes out. Thank you. But then he comes out and apparently he had asked her for money. And then he was like, I gave you life. You didn't give me life. Blah, 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 blah. I didn't agree with that part. Okay, so that's that. Child, did y'all hear about the neighborhood talk and Tommy leaking Kyle from the neighborhood talks Schmeck's video of him giving the Glock 3000? And keep in mind, this is an openly gay man. So she's really not exposing anything. Did y'all see that? Is she going to jail? I thought that revenge porn was a felony nowadays. That T done came and went. Did y'all see that, T? Shout outs to y'all in the chat. Take a sip every time you hear the word messy, because that's exactly how we feeling tonight. Obviously, I don't have any clips from Kyle giving that Glock on the neighborhood talk. He could definitely teach a class. It was big too. It was giving me flashbacks, honey. Okay. Did y'all just want to skip to the big T, or did y'all want to take it slow but day by day? Because we can move on to Megan. Did y'all have any thoughts? Make sure y'all join my live on YouTube and give this video a thumbs up on YouTube as well. Okay, let's talk about Megan. Can we? I don't really have any thoughts on Megan. Y'all gonna have to let me know what the tea is. What's going on with Megan? So she released Cobra, which was a very intimate song about her experiencing, yes, Partisan is a bitch. It was a very intimate song about her, being depressed and having, sewer slide thoughts and just going through, just going through all the things that she's been going through. And Partisan wrote a whole diss record in regards to that song. I have some clips of I can't play the song because I'll get a copyright, but I do have screenshots from the lyrics. Yeah, that song was real deep. I loved it. We all did. Verse 1. Look, you talk shit about Kalon, shit about Jayla. Okay, I'm not reading all this. Hold on, let me get to the part that stood out to me. What did he say? Oh, got lipo. Then you started posting gym pics. The thing that you're doing is sadistic. Spent 4 hours doing glam, not a blemish, but your foundation is off. You need to fix it. Bars. He ate her up with that one. He really did. He really thought he did something with that. Why the fuck? Now, what kind of bitch? Why are you spilling teas about her surgery? Like, I just think I didn't even listen to his song. But I just, Then he over here talking about he pulled her up out the mud. But you know what? I never was in support of their relationship, though. Can I say that? I've never been in support of their relationship. Y'all remember when they was taking pictures and she was like on her knees and she was like holding him and just. But what was the point of him trying to eat her up, though? There was no point. I have some mixed emotions about it. Sarah, what's your emotions? Spill the tea. Enjoy the live on YouTube. Y'all don't be shy in the chat. Y'all don't be shy. Say what's up. Let the people know what's up. We about to head on over to we're gonna talk about this Diddy case next. Wait, what he say about surgery? I thought she was natural. It's like he mad her body tea. Make sure y'all jump in my live on YouTube. Let me see what the comments is giving. Hey, Capricorn. Welcome to the Stone Squad, bitch. Join the live, y'all. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Become a part of the Stone Squad. Become a member. Capricorn, you came in just in time because we've been to talk about. It's not really even a story. Let's just get into it. Let's talk about Cassie and Diddy. Because I have some thoughts. And we're just going to kiki. We just going to kiki. Y'all get this video a like. Because I have some thoughts. I just want to just point something out. And I also do have some exclusive tea. So y'all might want to jump into the YouTube and get a video a like. Because it is exclusive and it's not on the blogs yet, but it will be. So Cassie filed a lawsuit against Diddy. What was it? Over the weekend? Like on Friday, I think. And she had the money in her account by Saturday. Am I correct? Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it was a $30 million lawsuit, and they settled on an undisclosed amount. So we don't even know how much money. And that's the thing. When the news first broke, I'm like, $30 million, that's nothing to him. That ain't shit to Diddy. So I didn't even really understand why this was even a conversation. Like, I'm like, Diddy, if you don't pay that lady, like, just shut this shit down. So I'm assuming that he probably ended up paying more. But did y'all read the documents? Can we get some likes? Can we get some likes if you read those disturbing 30-page documents? Now, let me tell you this. I'm a survivor, okay? I am a survivor of child essay and an essay as an adult, right? So there's certain things that I can't even read. Like, for like, all jokes aside, like I'm very sensitive, and I'm a Cancer too. So like, I'm super sensitive. So like, if I'm watching something, like, my heart get the beating, and I had to turn that shit off. I couldn't even get through the transcripts. That's how graphic it was. That's how fucking disgusting it was. So I say this to say, if you are like me, you know what I'm saying, and you can't handle those type of things, I would advise you to not read those transcripts and to read it with the trigger warning, because it's very fucking triggering. I never saw dude defend Megan at all like he claimed he did. It was crazy, child. I heard a little on Diddy and Cassie case, absolutely disturbing. We're gonna get into it. So did y'all read the transcripts? The one thing that stood out, did y'all see what he was saying about he likes his girls to wear all white nails? Can we talk about the white nails? He's fucking weird. Like, these old nasty men, and it's like, this is my problem with the Shira Sevens, the Carishas, the Corinne Steffens, maybe Corinne Steffens kind of, because she kind of exposed the tea, and she tells them what she tells these young girls what to expect and how they're treated. But these Shira Sevens and these Carisha Please, these Sukianas, these women that encourage men to be hypergamous and to get with men with money, they always tell a very one-sided narrative. They only tell one side of the story. They only talk about the Birkin bags and you getting flued out. You see how Carisha is silent as a fucking rock? You see how she hasn't said shit? She's mum's the word. Any other time, she's always on Instagram running her fucking mouth. And granted, I'm not going to give her too much, because at the end of the day, the abuser is Diddy. But I just think it's very interesting the women that, you know, that enable these abusive ass men, and that are so that always these men are always surrounded by women, and these women, it's kind of just hard to tell who's a willing participant and who's not. It's kind of very similar. It's very this whole situation is very similar to R. Kelly. Like, we know that R. Kelly was targeting little girls, right? Little high school girls. However, there were grown ass women who are now, you know, 50-year-old mothers and aunties and shit, who was also facilitating these interactions with little girls. You feel me? And it's the same thing with Caresha, because Caresha's not a little girl. Yes, she's significantly younger than Diddy, but that's a 30-year-old woman. But we're gonna get into her. I done went off on Caresha. So let's go back. Let's go back to the tea. Sprinkle lady gives me the Nah, I'm not gonna give her too much. I like Shira 7. Don't get me wrong. I just think that some of the things that she says is very unrealistic, and I think that I just think that some of these women are very young and dumb, and they're because Shira, let's be very clear, Shira 7 is telling you how to be an escort. Like, she's giving you the game on how to be an escort, and how, like, that's escorting tips. But y'all not calling it escorting. Y'all are calling it sprinkle. It's escorting. It's what y'all are doing. Like, she literally refers to it as freestyling. Like, she's using exact terminology from sex workers, pimps, madams, all of that. But, you know, y'all want to pick and choose the terminology that you want to pick and choose. But let me go back to Diddy, because I want to stay on topic. I want to stay on task. Okay. So in the transcripts, it says that Diddy likes the girls to wear their nails white. He likes a clean girl aesthetic, right? And so we see now the internet then went and dug all these pictures of these young girls that he's been surrounding himself with, the Careshas, the Loris, the Cassies, and they all are wearing white nails while they're with him, at least. I mean, granted, it could be a coincidence. White is you know what I'm saying, but still, you know how the internet go. Because, I mean, like, white is like a very neutral nail color. However, in the transcripts, it says that he was soliciting SWs, male escorts, dark-skinned BBCs, big black jiggers, to come and fornicate with Cassie without her consent. I think he was also getting her high off neurotics and filming them while he pleased himself. Diddy is a very sick and twisted man. And my thing is, I'm just thinking about his kids. Like, could you imagine, like, he has two twin girls and then like 3 boys or something like that? Could you imagine, like, his teenage daughters? Like, you don't think that they're reading this shit? Like, I couldn't imagine being a teenager reading some crazy shit about my dad like that and not, like, looking at him different. Which brings me to the next motherfucking kid. Kim Porter's oldest son, Quincy, the one who was playing around and was calling Diddy his dad, even though he's not Al B. Shore's son. I'm kind of side-eyeing you. There's a lot of people that I'm side-eyeing. There's a lot of people that I'm side-eyeing in this conversation. There's a lot of people that then came out of the woodworks, Danny Kane, all of them. I'm just like, a lot of y'all, like, when all this shit with Diddy was going, when all this shit with Cassie was going on, when she was getting her ass whooped, there was a lot of black people in Hollywood that was around. And I'm just looking at all of y'all that was around during that time. Timbaland, Ryan Leslie. I think Ryan Leslie actually advocated for Cassie, so I'm not going to give him too much. But anybody, I mean, they was together for 13 fucking years. Another one of the Ciroc girls, Lauren London. Wasn't she a Ciroc girl at one point too? Because, you know, they done pulled up videos and pictures of her with all white nails. I could believe it. We all know Lauren London is she an old young thought. Let's be for real. I don't care. Any woman that got a baby with a little colorist ass Wayne, I'm calling you a thought. Period. With the exception of Regine's mama. I'll give her a pass because she was real young. But the rest of them, no. I don't care. Same thing. Yeah. Lil Wayne is a disgusting man, so I'm gonna assume that all the women he has kids with are disgusting as well. They be minding their business. Who we talking about? Y'all about to be mad at me. Why my computer about to die? Hold on, y'all. Take a break. Take a breather. Isaiah, did you take the charger? Isaiah. My bad, y'all. They don't want you to be great. Love his music though. Who we talking about? Who, Lil Wayne? Lil colorist ass Wayne? I cannot stand him. I cannot stand Lil Wayne. And I can't stand anyone that's associated with him. He's a fucking weirdo. I'm reading the comments. Nobody is out here saying that it's not Diddy, I know, or something like that. Right. Everybody is mum's the fucking word. Everybody is mum's the word. But you notice there were some celebrities that came out in support of, for the most part, with the exception of some old Z-list celebrities like, what is it? Not Young Thug. What is the light-skinned dude from Louisiana, from Houston, that made a song with Beyonce a million years ago, and now he's coming out and going back and forth with her. Who is it? Y'all know who I'm talking about. Some rapper, I don't even know his fucking name. That's how irrelevant he is. Some rapper then came out and said that they don't believe Cassie. And then Paula J. Parker. Again, all these people that we haven't heard of since the 90s have come forward. Nobody of any sort of relevance, any sort of common sense is refuting what Cassie is saying. Read the comments. She had no choice but to go public with the lawsuit because I wholeheartedly believe something would have happened to her if she tried to settle privately. Now he can't do anything with all eyes on him. That was very smart. Now, let's talk about this because there's a lot to unpack here, right? Let's talk about this thing right here. Now, y'all gonna have to join my live on YouTube so y'all can see the visuals. Is there a booger? Okay, I'm sorry. Y'all got to join my live on YouTube so y'all can see the visuals, get into the visuals. Hold up. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay, so do y'all see this man? This is her husband, Alex Fine. I'm sorry, but I don't trust this man. And I'm going to just say it here, and I'm going to say it first. Now that he done got this money, I'm not trying to be a negative Nancy, but I see him filing for divorce within the next 2 years. Yeah, he gonna try and take that money. That relationship happened way too fast. She catapulted herself into a relationship. You know, anytime a woman goes from one relationship to the next without process, especially like a long relationship, it don't matter how long. I don't give a fuck if it was 13 years, 13 months. When you go through a relationship with somebody and it ends, you need time to process that. And that goes for anybody, whether it's a platonic, whether it's a, boyfriend, girlfriend, friendship, whatever. You need time to process it. You can't just jump from one relationship to the next. It's not healthy. And so the fact that she, and I get it, she probably felt like she wasted, the best years of her life with Diddy, because she did. So maybe she felt like, I'm not getting no younger. I don't got enough time. So, and I feel so bad for women, especially Black women, feeling that way. But she jumped from one relationship to the next. And I just feel like that man is a predator. I get very predatorial vibes. Now, let's get into this exclusive tea. This is some exclusive. You heard it here first. But I have been told, my sources tell me that this man is not a good man. And rumor has it that Cassie and him they got a nanny. Rumor has it that they got a nanny, and the nanny quit because the husband was making the nanny feel uncomfortable. And the nanny is a young girl. She's like in her 20s. That's the tea. That's what I heard. I heard that Alex Fine is giving nasty. Is nasty just like Diddy is, like young little girls. You know, these men, they haven't had, you know, it's kind of crazy how survivors tend to develop patterns within their dating history. Yeah. You heard, that's just what I heard. That's what I heard. That's what the streets is saying. It ain't been reported yet. But y'all in some time, y'all will hear some little teas here and there. So keep that. Yes, it's giving very much so Britney Spears, Big Kevin Federline, or whoever the hell she married to now. Because remember, she done married some man and now she done lost custody of her kids. It's like, women, when we get out of these toxic ass relationships, you gotta take some time to focus on your mind and get your mind right before you jump from one to the next. He looks crazy as hell. He looked crazy as hell. He looked like he beat the shit out of somebody too, quiet as it's kept. Allegedly. Look at his eyes. But I mean, and it's not even him. Like, I don't know. Anytime a woman gets out of an abusive relationship, and I'm always side-eyeing the next man that she's with. I am, because I'm just like, 9 times out of 10, she's not even in a place to handle that relationship to begin with. And it's always very forced. It's never organic. It's never natural. It's never a healthy union. It's always like toxic as, it's always like, and then I hate that they're like, he saved her. Girl, that shit is tired. I mean, granted, Diddy is the boogeyman at this point. He is the boogeyman of Black Hollywood. But Alex Fine ain't no white savior. Okay? Like I said on TikTok, Britney Spears, fake savior, opportunist husband energy. That's what it's giving. It's giving, what is it? Nia Riley, her husband, because he's a fucking weirdo. He was being weird as shit when she passed away. That shit still don't make no sense to me. But yes, girl, that's all I have to say. Pray for Carisha, pray for Young Miami. And let me just say this. If he's doing all this shit to Cassie, best believe Young Miami is getting it 3 times worse. Because at the end of the day, Young Miami is still a Black woman, and nobody gives a fuck about Black women. So if Young Miami turns around and comes forward and confirms everything that Cassie is saying and has receipts, people are going to villainize her and demonize her. And I think it's going to be interesting to see who stands in support of her and who don't. When Nia Riley passed away, her husband or boyfriend, baby daddy, remember, she was supposed to marry Big Sean, and then they broke up, and then she married somebody else like a couple months later. Yeah, Brianna, I need you to come on now. Yes, Nia Riley. We saying Nia Riley, isn't it? Wait, no. Am I saying the right? Maybe I'm saying the wrong person. Not Nia Riley. What's the girl from Glee? Naya Rivera. I think that's her name. You gotta be looking it up. I think that was her name. Naya Rivera. Yeah, Naya Rivera. There you go. When she passed away, first she was dating Big Sean, and then they broke up, and then she got with this guy like a couple months later. And then she passed away like a couple years later, and then he was like doing like weird shit. Like then he moved in with her sister. Yeah. Yes. Naya Rivera was. Don't make me repeat that whole shit again. But yes, that shit was fucking weird. Nobody talked about it. Oh, that's another thing. I got a clip. Because that's another person who's getting the motherfucking side. I almost forgot.
To New York City. And I lived with Sean Puffy Combs for a year.
That's the crazy thing. Now, that was L.A. Reid's idea, right? We're sending you over to something called Puffy Flavor Camp.
There you go.
To learn
Flavor Camp.
Yeah,
Flavor
that's
Camp.
what it was called. And you're going to go to Puff Daddy's. He's going
In the 90s. Do you understand what that's like?
Puffy's place was like just filled with chicks and orgying like nonstop, right?
No, not really. I
Come
mean,
on.
but hey, it was curious. I got a chance to see some things.
Yeah, but you were 13. What were you seeing?
I went there to see the lifestyle.
Right.
And I saw it. And it was but I don't know if I could indulge and understand what I was even looking at. It was pretty wild.
So nobody tried to, some woman didn't come along.
I didn't say that.
Okay.
I didn't say that. What I did say is that there were very curious things taking place. And I didn't necessarily understand it.
Biggie Smalls was there.
Biggie Smalls was there. Lil' Kim, Craig Mack.
All these people are hanging around.
Yeah, man. Faith Evans, Jodeci,
And your parents were
Mary.
Usher mama ain't shit. She really ain't. I know Usher been catching a lot of strays lately, with his sexuality. Usher really can't get a break. First it started with him having, the bumps. I guess I shouldn't even call it that. It's really not that big of a deal. Herpes is such a common disease. I'm sure it's people that's watching this damn show right now that has herpes, because apparently like 1 in 4 people had it. And if you had chicken pox, that's also a form of herpes as well. So I never really understood why we was giving him a hard time about it. Either way, we found out that he has herpes, that he's getting sued, for having herpes and stuff. Then, men come forward and say that, it was 2 men that sued him. So now he's getting outed. The man that got outed years ago. And then he getting caught up with Keke Palmer. Usher can't get a fucking break. And apparently, one of his childhood friends passed away. So God rest his soul. Usher is going through it. Yes, but his mama, his ain't shit ass mama, and his raggedy wig and her raggedy ass wig sent Usher at 13 years old to live with Diddy to Flavor Camp so he can get some flavor. And it's just grooming. This is grooming. And it's weird as fuck. And the fact that he mentioned all those people and they were just there, hanging out with this little 13, it's like, and then it's like, it makes you think okay, nobody thought that this was kind of weird, that this teenager is hanging out with this grown ass man in his 30s. This 30-year-old man is running around with a teenager. Nobody thought that shit was weird. It's the same thing with Aaliyah. Because Aaliyah's parents, I'm sorry, even though I do feel like, God rest Aaliyah's soul, let the girl rest in peace. I also find not pleasure, but I'm happy that everything has come to light and the parents are starting to get held accountable for essentially trafficking their daughter. Let's call a thing. Y'all, you sold your daughter to the highest bidder and was granted and was a willing participant in your daughter being groomed and M-worded. And y'all watched that shit in real time. And well, you didn't watch it. You turned a blind eye on it. And now you get mad anytime anybody talks about it or makes a goddamn documentary about it or makes a story about it. Aaliyah's parents ain't shit. And I'm just so glad that we all know that now, that's come to the surface. All these childhood star, the parents of these childhood stars, they will see they're disgusting people. And honestly, I'm gonna throw these TikTok moms and dads and these social media parents in the same category. I even myself, honestly, if you think about it, and I had to check myself, my son didn't consent to being on the online. Your kids aren't, they didn't consent. That's not a consensual agreement. They didn't say that they wanted to be, you feel me? On here. Hey Tia. But yeah, you have to just think about that shit. especially my ass. I mean, you feel me? Like, yeah. So I have to always be mindful, and I think just kids in general. Like, but anyways, going back to hey bitch, going back to Usher's mama ain't shit. Usher's mama ain't shit. Aaliyah's mama and their daddy ain't shit. Who else? Who else? Oh God, Britney Spears. Their parents ain't shit. Who else, child? But this shit with Coi Leray and Benzino, that's not it. Coi Leray, you're not. Your daddy was actually there for you, and he had. You feel me? Like you trying to make it out to you trying to make it something that it's not, and you need to stop, Coi Leray. I'm sick of you. And quiet as this cat, bitch. I liked Coi Leray when she was gay. I liked her better when she was gay. Y'all remember when she was all masculine and was cutting, dressing up like Dej Loaf? I liked her better then. I liked her. Remember when she was dressing up like Alicia Keys back in the early 2000s? In the late 90s? Coi Leray was a lot more digestible then. It wasn't until she started pretending to be a heterosexual and shit that she started becoming, her music started to suck. Her image was boring. She just became just a regular light-skinned bitch. Then she over here getting mad because Mulatto, be talking about her weight. It's rap, bitch. Talk about her white ass mama. Like, if anything, I want smoke mulatto. Bitch, if she says something to me, I'm talking about your white mother. Fuck is you talking? Fuck. Coi Leray get on my nerves. She be acting like a bitch. She get on my nerves with her TikTok music. Okay. Are we ready to talk about reality TV? Ooh, child. Were y'all watching? Did y'all get into the reality shows this weekend? It was cute. Housewives of Potomac was given. Actually, it was all right. But Married to Medicine is always like saves my weekend. What y'all watch this weekend? Coi Leray needs to fully focus on becoming a model and a fashion girly. Instagram model, yes. An actual model, no. I mean, she's a very beautiful woman. Let's not, you feel me? Let's not fake the fun. Coi Leray is a very pretty girl. Now, granted, we're not about to act like, colorism and featureism and all these other isms do not play a part into why we feel the way we feel about her. And I just want to can I just say this? And I'm going to go back to Married to Medicine in 1 second. But can I just say this real quick? I just got to say it because I almost forgot. I just want to say, let's not pretend like colorism, featureism, and all them other isms did not play a part in this Cassie, in the Cassie trials as well. Like, because if Cassie looked like me, a nigga, if Cassie looked like Azalea Banks, a black girl, came forward and said any of this shit, nobody would have believed her, bruh. Or she probably would have ended up somewhere, I just want to put that out there. I hate to be the one. Okay, now we can move on. Okay, let's talk about Married to Medicine. Because nobody wants to talk about, clearly nobody gives a fuck about Housewives of Potomac. If y'all care about Potomac, let me know, because we can talk about it. Because, it was all right. Quad popping up at the bridal shower. But no, can we talk about her getting kicked out? Kyle, can we talk about her getting kicked out? Oh my goodness. Did y'all see Married to Medicine? Did we watch Baddies? I literally just finished watching everything. I watched Baddies, Potomac, and Married to Medicine. Literally before I came over here. That's why I was kind of late. So it's all like fresh in my head. Married to Medicine was good. How long has the new girl T and Dr. G been together? How long has it been? Like a year or two? I just still can't. I just still can't get over. Toya was like, leave. I just still can't get over how they got together. So unromantic. I don't like when women go after men. I am so against that. Like, I'm all about setting myself up. Like, I don't mind you, like, putting yourself in a position for a man to come and talk to you. You feel me? Like even just, I don't know, like giving him the, the alley hoop or the like, I don't know, like summoning him with your womanly nature. But I'm never here for a woman like going after a guy, like, and I don't know, maybe that's just maybe I'm outdated. Maybe for me, maybe I'm too old school because, some people will say, well, why we got to let the men do the choosing, which is true, in a matriarch, because we're operating within the patriarchy, right? So within the patriarchy, the man chooses. Within the matriarchy, which is what we claim that we want, right? The woman chooses, and the woman dictates who she wants, and this, that, and the third. So, but I'm still not chasing just because I'm, determining who I want. I'm not chasing after no man. I'm not DMing no man. I'm not doing none of that shit. It's funny though, because I accidentally slid in this dude's DMs. So there's this guy out there that can say that technically I thought he was somebody else. I'm like, hey, oh my God. And I found out he was somebody else. I'm like, oh my God. And like, it was just like, I had to like recover. But for them, I'm not willingly, knowingly sliding into no niggas DMs. Absolutely not. Why is Sweet Tea? Is he giving iced tea? Girl, you married ain't part of the conversation no more. Listen, I can still. I'm saying like when I was single. You right though. I'm definitely not. But they married. But no, we don't slide. Nobody on the Medusa squad. Nobody in the Stone squad. We don't do that. We don't slide in niggas DMs. We don't proposition men. We don't tell men what we bring to the table. We don't do any of that. If that's what type of time you're on, I think you should. This is not a safe space for you. This is not a safe space for you because we don't do that shit over here. Period. That woman saw an easy long-term bag in Dr. G, and she's giving me Mia from Real Housewives of Potomac energy. Now here's the tea. And Dr. Heavenly done spilled this tea. Yes, Coi Leray. Dr. Heavenly spilled this on her show. Apparently, she has something. What is it? Endometriosis or something like that. Something that affects her fertility. So it's like, not only did you reduce yourself to nothing more than your female parts, but you offered up something that, according to you, doesn't even work properly. Like, girl, Contessa, I don't know. She wasn't given. And I think she got the boot. She got replaced with Phaedra. And we all see, don't nobody give a fuck about Nilla. I'm not saying that, and I just want to be clear, I'm not saying that, women are nothing more than their parts. I'm saying that she reduced herself to nothing more than that when she offered it up to, and like, what the fuck, who the fuck, like, not, hey, I want to take you out, I want to get to know you. No, I can give you a baby. I can give you what you want. I can give you a baby. Like, what? Who the hell offers up their uterus to a complete stranger? Girl, who's calling my phone? I don't know. I don't like Phaedra on this show. I wish she was on Atlanta. I don't like her on the show, but something tells me Phaedra's not going nowhere. Something tells me Phaedra's not going nowhere. And, it is what it is. So I'm just, but I don't dislike her. She doesn't bother me. You know what I'm saying? She brings a hell of a lot more to the show than Dr. Jackie. Boring ass. I'm sorry. Every time. I don't know what it is about that skeleton Dr. Jackie that gets on. It's just something about her that really I just don't like her. And then, you know what? Can we talk about it? Because every time I get a chance to drag her, I'm a drag. Because it's just so funny. Dr. Jackie, you sit up there, right? And you so uppity. And you're so sedity, and you're so high class, and you looking down on black women. And look at your husband. Look at how your husband represents himself with them women got them ass just spread out and on national television. And you're a doctor, and he's married to a doctor. Get the fuck out of here. Your husband is a dirty old man, a dirty old geezer. You sound like Aunt Niecy. I'm not sure how to take that. But yes, like Dr. Jackie is so like out of touch with reality to me. It's like, ma'am, do you not like she just when Dr. Jackie gets to talking about that respectability politics bullshit, and then we see how like the how her marriage is represented on the show, it always loses me. Like your husband was I'm not even, because let's be for y'all tell me, do y'all want me to keep, because I can keep going, we can move on. Y'all let me know, because I got some more, but I'm trying not to, because I'm trying not to give these girls too much. Let me get up off that. Let me get up off of Jackie. Dr. Jackie. Who we got next, child? Toya. And them talking about sex with their kids. I thought that was cute, but it's kind of like, I mean, it's like not too much. It's like I feel like we got enough of that last episode. I don't want to hear about it no more. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, did y'all want to keep talking about Married to Medicine? Is there anything else? Is there anything else that's on the docket, or did y'all want to move on to Potomac? Because Potomac really wasn't giving nothing. In regards to y'all, did y'all see they really tricked us though, because we thought that she was gonna be hollering and screaming at Quad. It turned out she was hollering and screaming at her sister. I really don't. I don't watch Love and Marriage no more. I fell off. I don't even remember. I'm not sure when I fell off, but I fell off a while ago. Probably around the time that Melody and Martell broke up. Like after a while, I was just like, why? You know what I'm saying? Like, why am I still watching this mess? Baddies, because Housewives of Potomac is not given. Which one y'all thinking? Baddies? Hey sis, Baddies or Potomac? Because after that, we can go and wrap this thing up. Oh, let me look at the comments. That woman saw an easy long-term bag in Dr. G, and she's giving me a problem. I read that comment already. I'm sorry. I'll take Phaedra on Married to Medicine and the Ultimate Girls Trip over her being forced on Real Housewives of Dubai. I agree. Potomac. Okay. So Potomac was actually good this episode. I'm not even gonna lie. Okay. I'm supposed to review Potomac, right? Like I'm supposed to review, but it's just not given. And like sometimes it gives, like this week it gave, but like it's just not. But I feel like next week is gonna be some bullshit. Anyways, I don't think that Wendy should have called Mia slow. I know she probably didn't mean it the way it came off and blah, 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 but I just feel like for you to be so educated, you're so educated. This the thing about these educated girlies, the Dr. Jackies and the Dr. Wendy's. When you put yourself on that pedestal, you kind of make it hard. Like you really do yourself a disservice, because now it's hard for me to even look at you like a human, because you've made yourself like untouchable. Somebody said Mia, it really is slow. But come on, y'all. We're not supposed to use that language no more. That is ableist language. And Dr. Wendy is she's a very educated woman, and she knows better. So when she said that, I was like, even though I thought it was, I don't want to say, you ain't got to apologize, bitch. Shady, but let me take a sip. Make sure y'all subscribe to my YouTube channel. Give this video a like and a thumbs up. But no, she should have called her slow. As soon as she said that, I already knew where Mia was gonna go with it. I was just like, okay, girl. because we know Mia. So that's why when people be saying like, oh yeah, but because Mia really is not an intelligent woman. However, we know. Anyways, but who I'm really tired of is Ashley. First of all, I want us to stop naming our kids that name. Every Ashley that I know is a fucking bitch. Like, it's shady as fuck. And I just want us to, like, or just, even like if you look at, like, I'm sorry to any of the Ashleys in here, but I just want us to stop using that name. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of hearing it. It always represents something negative. And so I'm just sick of that bitch. I'm sick of Ashley and her bullshit. Carlos King said it best. She doesn't bring anything to the show except for mess. I'm tired of her all. And then honestly, it's like she's always bringing some bullshit to the forefront, and then the girls want to sit there and like react to it like they don't know that she's a liar. Like, how, you feel me? Like, this is. And honestly, like, for real, with all the violence that's happens on the show, all the fights that done broke out on the show, I'm mad that Ashley and Giselle have never been at the tail end of it. But that's that colorism that we keep on running into. I'm ready to see I'm ready to see Deborah. What's her name, child? Miss Jump Scare. I'm ready to see her get her ass whooped. Y'all make sure y'all tune in. If y'all tune into my live on YouTube, you can see the visuals. But I gave you a trigger warning because I'm showing her face, and it's really hard to see. So y'all can join my live to see the visuals. I know some of y'all is like, oh Lord, hopefully none of y'all is driving. Well, if you drive, you shouldn't be looking at this no way. But yes, I don't understand why they keep on doing her. She just keep on running through the scene, looking all scary and shit. Every time they show her, they always like make this. They just keep on playing. Like, I'm sorry, there's not enough money that you can pay me for me to be the butt of the joke. Anyways, what y'all think about this hair? Now that y'all back in here, what y'all think I should do with it? Because honestly, there's really not much that you can do. You know, either you can do a bone straight, and then when I curl it, she kind of look like a wig. Like the bangs make it look like a wig. What y'all think? Y'all like this hair on me? Y'all tell me what y'all think. But anyways, y'all got any plans for this colonial holiday that's coming up? What y'all got going on? I just wanted to tap in with y'all. Honestly, like I said, it was a struggle for me to come up on here, but I'm happy that I did it. I try my best to be consistent as possible, but Lord knows I'll be struggling to make these videos. Sometimes, I don't know. I don't want to come on here and bring down the mood or anything. I just want to be just transparent with y'all. Like, I think I just need a break. With work and being a mom and all this other shit, like, it's just, I'm just still balancing, being a content creator, being a mom, and just dealing with regular stuff. And so that's that. But I'm happy and I'm excited and I'm so happy to be here. And I'm happy that y'all are still with me on this Monday night. Y'all could have been anywhere, but y'all chose to be here. And I appreciate y'all for that. Shout outs to y'all. Shout outs to us. Please give this video a thumbs up. Join my live on YouTube so you can subscribe to my channel. Click the notification button because we come every live. We're here every night, Mondays at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time to discuss hot topics and reality television. I will be back for some more. I love y'all so much. Good night. And I'll see y'all later. Deuces. Good night, y'all. Bye, y'all. See you. Night.